Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another video. In this video, I want to give you some hacks to help you improve your public speaking and your performance and delivery when it comes to speaking in public or going to approach influencers or people you look up to ask those questions, to build that confidence. I'm here to help you. So follow these hacks in this video and let me know if they've helped you in the comments. So firstly, I want to start off by saying there's a few things that have definitely helped me when it comes to speaking in public and feeling confident enough to go and approach people and just ask the questions I want to ask to build my personal brand. And the first thing has definitely been moving abroad. So I currently live in the UAE and I'm not there right now. I'm at home back in the UK, but in the UAE, it's definitely like a big playground of people that are not just millionaires, but people that are confident, that are putting themselves out there, that aren't afraid to go for what they want in life. And you're surrounded by that a lot, especially if you go to places like Jumeirah, if you go to the gyms as well. There's just so many people like that you'll see, and you have two options in that situation. You either look at them and think, how do they do that? I'm too scared to find out how. I'm too scared to ask why. I'm too scared to approach them and to have them know who I am because I feel like a nobody. Or you do the opposite and you watch them, you observe, and then you just have the confidence to go and talk to them or someone they're with, or you wait for the right moment to show yourself, basically. And I feel like I definitely, especially with gyms and people in the gym, when I see personal trainers that are young, that they look successful, that they're filming, they've got confidence to film and talk to the camera, I go and ask like, oh, what camera are you using? Or like, when did you start vlogging in the gym? Or how do you feel about people looking at you in the gym? Like, I just go and ask those questions. And going to seminars and going to events as well, like Dubai Active, where I was able to go and meet influencers. Or, you know, the first time I went to Dubai Active a few years ago, I met Mike Thurston and he was like, oh, you're here at this big event, like you could have vlogged it. And I thought, yeah, but I'm too scared to get the camera out. This was 3 years ago. And he's like, well, just vlog it. Like, what's there to lose? Like, people around you are doing it. And I looked around and most people were. So it's like, you got to remember firstly that no one really cares, like no one's really watching you as you film. And secondly, you're doing it for yourself. Like, if content is a part of what you want to do in the future or a part of your business and your lifestyle, like just take the camera out. It's a lot easier said than done, because either way, like, people are going to watch, they're going to say things, maybe behind your back or maybe like to your face. Like, it's happened to everyone, it's happened to me, it's happened to everybody. But if it's something that you're passionate about and you want to do, then you need to build the confidence to do it. And the way that you do that is by putting yourselves in these uncomfortable situations. So definitely moving abroad for me helped me to build that confidence. That's like the number one thing, and being around it a lot. Another thing that helps me is definitely my profession. Like, being a teacher has helped me with my public speaking, because I basically have to speak to kids every single day, and I have to stand at the front and I have to know what I'm talking about, have the subject knowledge to deliver. I have to speak at a pace that's correct for them to understand and for them to feedback from. I have to make sure that, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, because kids nowadays pick up on things very, very fast, and they can tell when someone knows something, someone doesn't know something. So it's about me having built that over years. I started teaching 4 years ago, and having observations, being put under pressure, like these things have helped me to build my confidence when it comes to speaking to a group of people. And then with that have come CPDs and spotlights, where I've had to speak to staff members about initiatives like digital learning or how we can improve the curriculum. And like, there's been so many subjects where I've had to research the subject and then basically perform, because teaching is like a performance. Perform to the staff cohort and know what I'm talking about, again, to answer questions. And that's something I did when I was like in my early 20s, like 22, 23. I was doing spotlights, and I don't think at the time I realized how much it was changing me and growing me. I was just doing it because I thought it'd be cool to get on my CV, but actually it helped so much when it came to being able to speak in front of big groups of people that I don't know. And my fear, I feel like I never really had a big fear anyway, but my fear never really came back. It's just because I always remember the times when I did it and didn't think I was doing it. And now I think about it, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm about to speak to so many people, but I'm like, oh, well, I did it when I was 22 and I was fine. So yeah, definitely my profession helped. So working abroad, my profession. And I'd say another thing that really helped is watching, which is on my list as well, I'm going to talk about, is like watching influencers and watching people and podcasters and how they're doing it. Like, how are they speaking? What's the pace? What's the delivery? Who are they referencing? What evidence have they used in their conversation? What kind of questions are they asking? Open questions, closed questions. just how are they speaking? Like, are they speaking loud? Are they speaking quiet? Like the intonation. There's so many factors that go into public speaking and performance and delivery. And I think when the more you dive into it, like the really, really good people, you know, like Chris Williamson, for example, he says how in his early podcast days, he would like slur a lot and say, and he'd listen back to the first few episodes and he'd be like, oh, I can't believe I used to do that. So again, through experience and time and through recognizing and self-awareness, recognition and self-awareness of what he was saying and listening back, he was able to identify that he doesn't do that anymore, but he used to do it. So I'm sure I have the same if I go back and listen to my podcast, which by the way is called the Holistic Health Podcast. I'll link it down below. I think I'm going to change the name soon, because it is just about health, but I want it to be about productivity as well, and an array of things. But yeah, just listen to podcasters and listen to their story as well is how I picked up on ways to things to focus on, like pace and delivery and speed and intonation. And yeah, that definitely helped. And I remember speaking to Chris Williamson in an event, I think it was IFS in London a couple of years ago, and I just went up to him and he was sat on his own, and again to have the confidence to go up and spoke to him, and he's like, just keep going, keep churning out content. And he's that's when he told me about how he used to slur his words like at the beginning of his journey. Even Joe Rogan, who else? Dr. Rangan Chatterjee, I love his podcast, the Feel Good Live More podcast. So many people that I can think of. Jake Humphrey, High Performance Podcast that I listen to, and it's just how they're coming across. And to do your research, just do your research with your favorite podcasters. So what else do I have on my list? Okay, this might be a one-take video actually, which is cool. So I put number 1, sounds crazy, but talk to yourself daily in the mirror or in the car, practice in the mirror. So people do say if you practice in the mirror, you can improve your confidence with speaking, because I'm doing this in one take, but you know, before I filmed this, I took about 4 videos, because I wasn't happy with the lighting in the background. Even now I'm not 100% happy with everything, but it's the best I can do. Like the sun's going down now, it's getting later in the day, and I just want to get this video filmed and out, and it's on my mind to film it. So it's like, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to set the tripod up and actually film the video. But I do a lot of talking in the car. So something I like to do is in the morning, I'll go grab my coffee, drive through, and I'll park outside my house. And then when I have coffee, that's when in the morning I get some energy and some insight into the world, and I'm able to speak to the camera. And I film my teacher trainer content and productive Instagram content in the morning. So things might come to my head, like, for example, today I filmed a video. What was it about? I'm trying to remember, but it was something for the teacher trainer about being unemployed, and when you're in a rut of unemployment, like how you can focus on your own business and your own startups and have that to fall back on in case in the future you want to channel leaving the 9 to 5 and going into something different. So I filmed that, and that was on my mind. Then I've got some more energy, like I need to film something else. I went onto my notes on my phone and I had like a list of other things I need to film. So I just got the camera up in the car, lent it on the steering wheel, and just spoke to the camera. And I've been doing that now for like a while. So a lot of my videos I do just film in the car, because number 1, the lighting's good, like the sun is coming into the windscreen, so it's coming towards my face. And number 2, it's just the perfect time to do it because it's quiet in the car. And I have a bit of time in the morning before I start the day, especially being back at home. This is me back at home, by the way. Like, this is not currently me. I'm able to just talk to the camera, and no one's really listening. And people are walking past, they're talking on the phone. They're not really looking into the car. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one's looking like that. So, yeah, that's how I practiced, and then just kept on doing it. So one really good way that you can improve your delivery and confidence is to speak to your phone in the car. Maybe as you park, that you can't go, got your shopping, that you come back in, you pick the phone up, just speak to your phone, just practice. And then in your room, talk to yourself in the mirror, just look at yourself, be comfortable with yourself, how you look, what you're saying, everything, the eye contact you're making into the camera, which then is to the viewer. Like, focus on all these things, like really practice it, and then just become comfortable with yourself. Like, when you become comfortable with yourself, you'll be able to post, and you won't even think twice about how you look. Is my hair okay? Is the background okay? Like, obviously these are important things, but they're not gonna like stop you from posting the video overall. Number 2, watch influencers and how they talk. Focus on intonation, delivery, speed, pace. These are some things that I also need to work on more as well. And I'm using this because this is my microphone that I use when I go out and do reviews and videos. So I just thought I'd just connect it today, because it's a very, what's the word, relatable. It links well to this video. Number 3, attend talks, meet your idols, and ask questions. Yeah, so I met James Smith, Chris Williamson, Mike Thurston. Now I'm working with Rob Lipsett. So people that I look up to and have done well in the industry that I want to go into, I talk to them. So yeah, attend their talks. I've been to their seminars, and that's when I started to ask questions. And the first ever seminar I went to was James Smith's B2B, business to business, in London, I want to say 2019. I think it was 2019, and I remember it felt expensive at the time because I think it was maybe £100 or something, or maybe more. Don't quote me on that, but it was a lot of money at the time, and I was like, oh, am I really gonna get value from this? I just DM'd him, and I was like, should I come? And he's like, well, if you really want to change your life and get some value, come. I thought, oh, I followed this guy online for so long, I'm just gonna go and see what happens. And I took my MacBook, I sat at the front, and then I was just there like writing all the notes down. Then I went up to him and I spoke to him, and I was part of his JSA Academy at the time. So I used to watch the modules and the videos and write so many notes. And I took my book with me and I showed him. I was like, James, like, this is my book of all of my notes that I've written from watching your videos online. He's like, that's amazing. Like, that's so good. Keep it up. And then, yeah, I was able to ask the questions I wanted to ask. Then, yeah, obviously I met Mike at Dubai Active, and then I met Rob. Actually, I only met Rob like couple of weeks ago, and now I'm working with him in game plan and seeing results fast as well, which is really good. And then the last thing I'd say is action it, speak in public and do the thing. Yeah, just do the thing. So if you want to build your confidence with public speaking for your job, then go and do the thing. Go and offer to do a seminar, offer to do a staff wellbeing talk, offer to do something for your team. Like, just go and do the thing. Put yourself out there. Like, you need to be the one to go and do it. The sooner you do it, the better, because then you're building up experience and you're practicing, just do it. Like, I remember I'm the one that offered in my last school, I'll do the spotlight on digital literacy. Okay. And I said, do it then. Over to 100 staff. Okay, no problem. So just do it with confidence. Sorry, my nose is a bit itchy. And yeah, the sooner the better. And now me and my friend Steph, like, we've been doing reviews in London, so we reviewed that new M&S sandwich the other day. But I say to her, like, I'm just gonna clip the microphone on, let's just walk and talk, and yeah, just do it. Just go and speak, go and do what you need to do. Host seminars as well. If you're going into coaching, fitness coaching, host a seminar, hire out a place, get people interested and involved, promote it online, and say, I'm going to be here at this time, this place. If no one comes, so what? Like, you still tried, and you had the confidence to fail in that moment. So which means next time it's going to be even better. Like, even if 1 or 2 people come, like, you've been through the worst of it before. So I'll just say, go and do the thing. And they are my tips to build up your confidence for public speaking. Yeah, just key thing is to practice and to take action as soon as possible. I hope this video helped. You can follow the Productive Challenge. The next one will be released when probably I'm back in UAE now. But yeah, one take video done, up on YouTube. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.